Silent film actor, yes.
I don't know if you're someone who likes surprises, but you got a big one this year on your birthday. What happened?
Well, I was in Montecito with my family. My family lives in Chicago, and we always go to Montecito to celebrate my birthday and a couple of nieces and nephews. But I walked in, and the shutters opened, and who popped out but Carol Burnett.
Oh,
said,
happy
birthday! It's so nice. She lives up there. I don't know if you remember, but she played my mother on Glee, and I have been a huge fan since I was a kid. And she's the most delightful person in the world. So it was a huge surprise, and it was a wonderful, wonderful birthday.
Wow. Congratulations on Ralph Breaks the Internet. All my nieces and nephews are so excited.
It's so good. I saw it last night. It's so good.
I cannot wait. I can't wait. What was your impression when you first saw your character, Sergeant Calhoun, in the original, in Wreck-It Ralph?
Well, I thought that the resemblance was striking. Especially in the torso area with the abs. That looks like me 20 years ago had I gone to Pilates every day for 20 years. It was great to watch it kind of happen. I was there for the very first reading about 15 years ago up at Pixar. Wow. And I saw the original drawings and the renderings, and then they started to, because they videotape you when you're doing the voices, and they started adding little things. Like I could tell the way she moved her head sometimes, the way she would gesture, and it was just really fun to watch it evolve.
Wow. Very cool.
Yeah.
So good.
Well, thank you, my love.
So good.
I love it. It's so good.
Sorry, Jackie Bray plays your love interest in the movie, and you guys actually got to record together. How was
did.
that?
That does not. And we've known each other a long time, but that doesn't happen much in animation. Usually you do it in isolation. They like to have you in a booth all by yourself and someone who has no business acting reading the other lines to you. And they actually put us in the booth together, and we had a blast, and we improvised, and it's just so much fun.
Very cool. Fantastic. And also, you were nominated for an Emmy this year for your role as comedian Sophie Lennon in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Yes. How has the show opened your eyes on what female comics faced in the 50s and 60s?
Well, I was alive in the early 60s anyway, and I remember Joan Rivers, and I remember Toadie Field, and I remember Phyllis Diller. Their gig, their shtick back then as female comics was, to demean their own looks, to demean their own femininity, to make the men comfortable, I guess. I guess they didn't think like a woman who didn't make fun of her own looks and her inability to get a date wasn't funny. And then comes along the character of Midge, who was basically kind of like the female Lenny Bruce. She doesn't refer to herself as not being able to get a date or anything like that. She just does funny observational comedy. And of course, Sophie Lennon, my character, has like this whole gimmick. She's this housewife from Queens, and though in real life she's kind of erudite and smug and self-satisfied. And so she always, travels with an ironing board and talks about how fat she is. She wears a fat suit. And Midge coming along and just, talking without props about things she observes, it kind of pisses her off. That's right. That's right. I got to see that. Get in line, lady.
You are so busy, and before we go, I just want to mention that you're doing a Christmas cabaret tour with your partner, Kate Flannery.
Yes.
You want to get that in there?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We love having you. Ralph Breaks the Internet opens on Wednesday, November 21st, and we'll be right back.
Get ready for great music. Up next, the country music trio Pistol Annie's performs their new single live on our stage.
We love you for watching, and on social media, you can keep the talk going. Like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Twitter.
Join us on Instagram.
Keep commenting, keep liking, keep sharing, and keep the talk going.
Wednesday, Criminal Minds, Adam Rodriguez. The Talk, live on CBS.
TikTok, last chance to win $7,000 a week for life from Publishers Clearinghouse. Do that money dance. Hurry, go to PCH.com and enter now. December 21st, you could win $7,000 a week for life.
It's not how much you spend on presents. It's the time you spend together. This holiday, value the present. JCPenney.
When you feed yourself some oats, the oats feed your body fiber. Fiber helps keep things moving through your system, which is great because when you're good to your system,
it'll be good to you.
She's doing it again.
No cover-up spray here. It's the irresistibly fresh scent of Febreze Air Effects. Cheaper aerosols can cover up odors, bearing the smell in a flowery fog. Switch to Febreze Air Effects. Febreze eliminates even the toughest odors from the air, and it uses an all-natural propellant to leave behind a pleasant scent you'll love. Use anywhere odors can spread. Freshen up. Don't cover up. Febreze Air Effects.
We believe in a fit for all. Maybelline's Fit Me Foundation. Fit skin tone and texture. Blurs pores, controls shine. And 40 Fit Me shades. Maybelline's Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Only from Maybelline, New York.
Another delay? But you keep bouncing like I'm a bouncy castle. Oh yeah, 5 stops, 0 leaks. We're crushing this commute.
Huggies Little Movers, our best fitting diaper that fits like a hug. Hug on.
The delicate skin on your neck can show age. Or not.
Gold Bond Neck and Chest Cream helps improve texture and increase elasticity. 97% had visibly firmer skin. Gold Bond Neck and Chest for visibly firmer skin.
With moderate to severe Crohn's disease, I was there. Just not always where I needed to be.
She alright?
I hope so. So I talked to my doctor about Humira. I learned Humira is for people who still have symptoms of Crohn's disease after trying other medications. And the majority of people on Humira saw significant symptom relief, and many achieved remission in as little as 4 weeks.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Be there for you and them. Ask your gastroenterologist about Humira. With Humira, remission is possible.
Why so many?
We don't want anything to happen to you on the way in.
They're everywhere, and you'll never know who to trust.
It's madness.
Only mother of God. New SEAL Team, CBS Wednesday.
Great guest. Big giveaway. You haven't seen the talk until you've seen it in person.
We thank you for always being here.
Go to thetalk.com for tickets to join the fun.
Our next guests are a country music trio, rooted in classic storytelling with plenty of swagger to boot. Their new album, Interstate Gospel, is available now, and it's already hit the #1 spot on the chart. From Crystal Annie, please welcome Miranda Lambert, Ashley Monroe, and Angelina Presley.
Before we talk about your new album, which we're super excited to do, Angelina, we want to congratulate you. You're pregnant with your second baby. Yay! Yay. And then I also, something that makes you guys great is how different you all are. And I heard when you first got together, you came up with nicknames. So Angelina, tell us what those are and how you came up with them.
So this is Lone Star Annie, and she's from Texas, and higher the hair, the closer to heaven.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is Hippie Annie, and she's just a free-loving, wild spirit. And I'm Holler Annie because I was raised in the hollers of Eastern Kentucky.
Miranda, Interstate Gospel is your third album together, and you say that this one is the best so far. How come?
I think we've just grown up a lot. We've lived a lot of life. You know, we've been a band for a long time, but this album, since our last one, it's been 5 years. So there's been a lot of life lived, and we it's a little more grown-up version of ourselves. You know?
So, and to help celebrate the release of Interstate Gospel, you guys got your fans involved in a creative way. So, Ashley, tell us what that was.
We actually sent out postcards of with clues for our fans and just said #PistolAnies are back. But it was like an interactive way to get them to kind of get clues. We would have lyrics of our songs kind of on church signs, and the album track listing was hidden in there, and they pieced it together pretty fast. It was like a little puzzle.
That's
and they
great.
got
That's so cool. Well, Coastal Annie's, thank you so much. Interstate Gospel is available now. However, everybody in our studio audience is going home with a copy. For your chance to win at home, go to thetalk.com. Before we say goodbye, we want to thank Robin Feedy for co-hosting with us today. And now, performing their new song, Interstate Gospel, Pistol Annies.
Hallelujah, y'all, I found the Holy Ghost to be almost saved. All it means that you're lost. Sins are expensive and Jesus paid the cost. Church sounds and light up these roads that I roam. They're leading me closer, calling me home. Further I get, further I go. This interstate gospel, saving my soul. This interstate gospel, saving my soul. The heater of red fish up. Drink some holy water from Dixie cup. You're running on empty. You're up on faith. Even old Moses was a basket case. These church signs that light up these roads that I roam, they're leading me closer, calling me home. Further I get, the further I go. This interstate gospel is saving my soul. This interstate gospel is saving my soul. Calling me home. The further I get, the further I go. This interstate gospel is saving my soul. This interstate gospel is saving my soul. This interstate gospel is saving my soul.
Thursday, catch a new episode of Mom on CBS.
I often hear, will you stand up to President Trump? The answer is yes. Marines never back down from a fight. I've been independent my whole life. I'm pro-choice, and I support equal pay for equal work. I'll protect patients with pre-existing conditions and fight to make New Jersey more affordable. I'll always put New Jersey first. That's my promise to you. It's time to send in a Marine. I'm Bob Hugan. I approve this message, and I ask for your vote.
The best internet meets the best things to do on the internet. Switch to Fios, the 100% fiber optic network, and get a year of Amazon Prime on us. Already have it? We'll cover another year and get an Amazon Echo on us. It's all yours when you sign up for the fastest internet available. Fios gigabit connection, plus TV, plus phone, all with a 2-year price guarantee, all for just $79.99 per month with a 2-year agreement. With Fios and Prime, you can stream Prime originals in 4K, get free games with Twitch Prime, and get fast, free shipping on over 100 million items. Switch to Fios Gigabit Connection with the fastest speeds available, plus TV and phone for just $79.99 per month with a 2-year price guarantee and a 2-year agreement. Plus, get a year of Prime and an Echo on us. Get Fios, the fastest internet in the U.S. 100% fiber optic network, 100% phenomenal. Go to getfios.com today.
Today on